I am Patsy Reese. I am the gifted coordinator for the Cleveland School District and also a gifted teacher here at Hayes Cooper. Art and Soul is a way for us to provide art experiences for our children here at Hayes Cooper. We have not had an in-house art teacher for several years, and we felt like that was a very vital part of a child's life. The program's 3 years old now. We did this by asking local artists to come in and act as artists for that group.
I did a paper making project with the 4th grade. We actually bused all the kids to Delta State, to the fiber department, and we made this huge collage paper making thing. We did pulp painting, and each kid got to make their own sheet of paper and go through the process of making colorful paper.
My name is Chet Oguz. I teach painting and drawing at Delta State University. When I work with them, you came out with a theme, so it was kind of like more of a collaborative project. We divided kids into different groups and just work with them. Like we had 8 themes that it was based on Mississippi, included nature, river, animals, to community and family. Those kind of themes, and let them kind of like work out some ideas like that.
We are trying to encompass all of the arts.
Not just like painting and paper making, but like theater and music and poetry and things like that the kids don't have normal access to throughout the year because they don't have an art teacher.
We've done a lot of sculptures and book studies, a lot of stuff like that. So it's really not just painting and acting, it's kind of like a whole unit, and we really learned a lot.
Aristotle said that the whole is more than the sum of its parts. We believe that a child is more than just the sum of his knowledge. And we feel like the arts in every form, dramatic arts, visual arts, performing arts, are very important to a child's growth and to their self-esteem. And so Art and Soul was born to provide that for our students.
Any good education is not just performing well for a standardized test, it's addressing the whole child.
Our children need to be able to make choices and create their very own vision. They're not told to choose A, B, C, or D, and when they're able to do that, it helps build confidence.
You don't feel like it's for a grade. You just put it out there and be yourself and just not worry about messing up.
Arts provide a way for children to express what's inside them. And it doesn't matter if their IQs are low, if their IQs are high. It doesn't matter if they're a good football player. It doesn't matter how fast they can run.
For a child, it's about working out not only your fine motor skills, working on like, oh, this is how I hold a pencil, this is how I color, but oh, I like this. It helps them develop opinions.
I think people think being a teacher that I was like an excellent student myself and enjoyed school. Frankly, I could not wait to get out of school. And some days, musical theater and a cappella choir and those things are the only reason I came to school.
I see children get really excited about learning. For instance, when you offer arts integration and you reinforce what they're doing in the classroom, it just takes their excitement up a notch.
Everything is about building skills. In an art, you learn pretty much to think holistically. You think from general to specific. These kind of steps that you pretty much follow in any other field. So, and it is very accessible. You don't have to wait until you go to college to work with this idea.
I know we're accelerated school. I know Hayes Cooper has driven kids as well as parents, but there are some children that need that outlet. And I think that this is just a different avenue for them where they feel like they belong.
The smile that I see on children's faces when I see how proud they are of the artwork they've been able to create, it's just a real joy, and it helps me know that offering arts in the curriculum is very worthwhile.
Art is one of those things that gets swept under the rug and pushed aside.
It's important that we provide a diverse curriculum in our school systems, and I think art has to be part of that.
Not everyone is going to be your top student. Not everyone is going to feel capable and competent every minute of the day, but this is something that someone else can find another avenue to shine in.
We had a talent show. The kids always like to show off their talents. The theme was rolling on the river. So everything was tied into the Delta where we live and to the Mississippi River, which is only 18 miles to our west.
I think when we all sat back after, doing a few years of talent shows, it's kind of like, wow, we've got a big pool of talent here.
It was extraordinarily successful. We made enough money to ensure that we could continue the program the next year. This year, we chose not to do a talent show, but to have our children actually perform on the big stage at Delta State.
They needed someone with theater experience, which is kind of my forte. So I stepped up and ended up becoming the director.
Is very good advice, but the waiting makes me curious.
Got it. Okay, now let's see if you can do it by yourself.
Be patient is very good advice, but the waiting makes me curious.
Perfect.
It's awesome. I get to see these kids experience something that they would not normally get to experience and see them thrive and grow in it.
I'm late. Very important today. First of all, you need to learn it live, and then you learn songs. And you have to come to every practice to make sure that you've got it all down.
It doesn't look like a flower.
I think she has bugs.
Good.
If you teach somebody to look around them, see what you've got, and think about what you can do with it. Do something different, something individual, something creative.
It really provides students the opportunities to delve into the arts. It also provides our community with first-class artwork, and it provides our school with artists that come in and work with our children. So we got a win-win-win situation.
I see that moment of I can do something like this, is I can sing on stage, or I can act, or I have an opinion about something. And that's what it's really all about, more than it is the cultural experience of getting to do a play. It's that theater's more about a self-discovery of confidence in yourself, of I can do this. Hayes Cooper is a unique experience in the fact that the parents' support for their kids and for these kinds of programs is almost overwhelming. I have volunteers at the school just about every day that I'm there. I see a parent volunteer there doing the same thing I'm doing, making costumes, donating their time, their money, their energy.
Because of the vision of a few individuals at our school that it can be done, it's inspiring to others. So If anything, I hope that Hayes Cooper will be a thing that people can look at and think, we can do that too. And the arts will in fact be alive again in the schools.